So here we've got a situation where all dead vegetation is either eaten by termites and turned back into nutrient or burned. So the ground becomes totally bare. That's one reason for lack of wildlife. No place to live. These galleries, which are all over Australia, indicate that this area, like many others, was a home for thousands of Aboriginals in the past. These paintings, food animals, fish, crocodiles, jabberoos, and you follow him down and there's an echidna, all good food animals. You'll notice I don't touch the paintings. If ever you find paintings like this, look at them but don't touch them because that destroys them. Here's the hearth where the Aboriginal people lived. The charcoal from their fires, century after century, family after family owned this place, came here, lived here, off this land, passed on, father to son, mother to daughter. Back up in there's the sandy wash coming down the hillside over the charcoal and floating it out. And in that sandy wash there are no tracks. If these people could find the wildlife here, so much they made them paintings, why aren't they here now in this deserted, alone place? Well, there's one answer right there. Pig diggings. Pigs released here by Captain Cook and the early settlers, spread right across this country. This one's been gouging. There's something in there. Yeah, another invader. Have a good look at you. Beautiful animal, isn't he? Really, I mean, frogs are lovely beasts. But I don't think there's a more dangerous animal in Australia at this moment than this animal, the cane toad. It's a killer. It kills lizards and snakes, even deadly poisonous snakes like the taipan have died from eating this animal. It even kills people. A family of people have died from eating this animal. It doesn't bite them or anything like that. It is a totally poisonous animal. These two great big lumps are poison glands. But from what we know of the animal, the whole skin is poisonous. And the records of the people who've worked on this show that almost every animal that eats this frog dies. Now, there are some exceptions. Here's one that's been eaten. At the moment, the green tree ants are eating the remnants of the carcass. They don't seem to be affected. But the animal that ate this just ate out the only non-poisonous part, which is here. Any more, and he would have died. There are things like water rats, eat the tongue and a bit of the back leg. That's not poisonous. Crows and silver gulls. But the most important predator, and quite by chance, I picked one up a little while ago, so I can show you one. I couldn't put them together right now, but when he gets a bit bigger, this little fellow, the freshwater snake, he eats toads, and he's the only animal we know that eats toads and tadpoles and eggs without any ill effect. Now that's a native Australian snake. The reason why this toad is so deadly on the Australians, I think he was introduced into Queensland in about the 1930s to control 2 or 3 insects that were seriously affecting the sugarcane. Unfortunately, the toad didn't ever manage to control them, but it did manage to control everything else. Native cats, bandicoots, all the predatory birds, all the predatory reptiles, have grabbed that to eat it. They've died. They die within 3 minutes of biting the thing. It's that quick, the poison. And so one of the reasons why all of this country is diminished in animal numbers is that the predators, the things that eat other things, have been poisoned by animals like that. And so this animal, which on the face of it looks very friendly, very beautiful, is in fact the most dangerous. And if ever I had to say it, I would say, go out and kill a cane toad now.
We will continue with The Adventurers on the Discovery Channel.